Hasn't even been touched from how I put it on. So I say we leave it out. I cast it out slightly further than before. Make sure I hide the rod again. I didn't even see it myself straight away, so I hid the rod well, I think. Now we're going to check the Yabis net. Nothing. Nothing? I don't think it was sitting on the bottom properly anyway. That's what I should have been careful about, how it was sitting down there. So let it sink properly. The water's still heaps clear, but because of the storm, it's not as clear as it normally is. Okay, let's go get herbs. So, not gonna lie, we're next to the toilets because the herbs, some of the herbs I want in this salad and next to the toilets, including these little red berries. And they will add a sweetness to my salad. Wow, they're really next to the toilet, eh? It's like I'm trying to leave them for now. They're a bit harder to harvest because there's so many little berries. But I'll show you what else I'm trying to get right here. This is actually the spot also where the guy showed me these herbs. It's these things as well. These things. They look really kind of translucent. You probably see me eating. You probably see me eating these in another film. But I definitely want them in the salad. So I want to get a good amount of things. Put them in my little pouch. Put them in my little pouch. Give them a wash later. Now I think we got enough of these green type ones. So now these little red berries, they're just clinging to them toilets, eh? Look at that, there's even a cracked wine bottle line there. So now I've got to get enough of these. I'll just get a few, I won't get too many because, I don't know, but oh, that's a nice and red one. So we do want them there because it's all about, you know, it's all about what I can get. Wow, they're not as hard to get as I thought they might be. They come off easy. They come off really easy. It's like if you shake the bush too much, they'll come off. Okay guys, I've gotten some little red berries in there, not heaps, but that's alright. Now we're going to go find some dandelion leaves. So there's a kind of a good spot. It's amazing when you start looking closely at herbs and stuff, how they'll, oh, here's some more red berries that aren't right next to the toilet. It's a good amount on these. Now I've learned about harvesting these little red berries just from this brief time. They come off easy, so you just shake. See that? I just shook above it, and then they all come into your hand. And that is how we harvest them. See that? I shake them all into my hand. Look at that. Nice sweetness. I do need them in the salad. Good dynamic. All right. Let's find some of these dandelion. These danders. Wow, there's danders. Where are they? I'll go here. Okay, this spot, just off a bit of a path, has heaps of them. And these will be one of the main salads that are in this mix. And they got a beautiful, as you might have seen in my other video, beautiful spicy flavour to them. Very tasty. So I've processed the herbs, washed them. There they are, guys. All processed. Little red ones and those other kind of green translucent ones, and the dandelion leaves. So next is the yabs. Got to boil them up and then process them. And now the yabbies are cooked. Boil them, douse them in cold water. I'm going to process them, take my time, getting every little bit of meat available. So not long now. So guys, I've processed the meat. That's how much meat out of that little amount of yabbies. It's not a lot, but I've finally, I don't know what you want to call it, minced it. I'm going to add to that salad with a squeeze of lemon, some of my fancy seasoning you might have seen if you're following in another video, and then what I'll do is I'll rate it as far as my dishes go, and I'll talk about it. I had this thought, and I realised I'm quite private in the sense doing this channel has really changed me in the sense I don't want to film everything. It's actually like I want to do exciting things and I want to connect, but actually filming everything, it's I don't know how to say it. It's I don't know if unnatural is the right word, but it's not really my first choice. I'm quite nah. But yeah, it's looking good. I've minced it up. So the reason I minced it up, it would just go right through it as a flavour rather than big chunks that disappear. Then you're left with a boring salad. Okay, guys, it's raining and storming outside. But Borry has success his yabby salad. Now, so essentially how it's made, I'll go through it again, even though I explain it through the video. It's got this green herb, that's all in the video, I don't know what it's called. Little red berries, don't know what they're called. Let's call them Borry berries, alright? Whatever. And greeny luscious. We'll call them greeny luscious. And then dandelion leaves. And then yabbies, diced up with a bit of Borry seasoning. That's got things like cumin, toasted cumin, bit of garlic powder, garlic salt, and cayenne pepper, organic cayenne pepper, and a squeeze of lemon. I'm going to get my chopsticks. And I'm going to rate it as far as one of my dishes go and just be honest about what I think. Because, hey. So, got a little bit of yabby meat. Smells nice, by the way, guys. The dandelion leaves are very spicy. Yabby meat's amazing. It's nice, got a lot of zing, spiciness. It tastes, in my opinion, it probably needed very little dandelion leaves. It's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. It tastes, I don't know if this sounds right. It tastes a bit on the raw, and it's like it tastes too raw and healthy. It's like too healthy. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I would not put this as a survival food, so rating very low for a survival food. I feel like this would burn fat for a bunch of reasons. That spiciness, all of it. I feel like this is like one of probably, I wouldn't be surprised, one of the healthiest things you could actually eat, considering how lean yabbies are, their protein. It's all very clean. You got a lot of fiber. Who knows what vitamins and benefits you get from all those herbs. So as a survival food, I rate it pretty low. Creativity, I rate it out of 10. So as a survival food, I'd give it a 2. So it's well below average. Creativity, I'd give it a 7, which is pretty good. Very good, actually. So it's very creative, how I went about it and what it is. Healthy, I'll be honest, I'll give it a 9. It's right up there for healthy. It tastes healthy. There's a little bit of bitterness. But just as a dish, my rating would be a 4. So it's below average. It could have been lower, but I guess a few things took it back up. Is it filling? Not at all. You'd have to eat so much of this. It really is. I feel like, in a lot of ways, it's probably one of the healthiest things I've ever eaten. Would I make it again? Nah. If I did, and have more of the juicy greens, way less of the dandelion leaves, just because they got a little bit of bitterness, not a lot. They're just really spicy. The berries are good, and the juicy kind of greens. soon as I had just those juicy greens and the yabby meat, quite nice. So yeah, I think my date ratio was definitely wrong. I shouldn't have had so much of the dandelion leaves. I only need a little bit in there, maybe cut up finely. All in all, yeah, a 4. So thanks for watching, guys. This will be survival vlog number 12. I don't know how short it is or how long, but they'll vary, which is the beauty of what I'm doing. And when I release them, guys, it could really vary too. So it's not, I'm not strictly like, oh, it's daily, you know. There might be days I don't make videos for whatever reason, you know. So Big Borry out. Thanks for watching, guys. And thanks for coming along on this journey. Please continue the support. Please share this if you can. Means a lot. Like, subscribe, please, guys. It really means a lot. I don't say that lightly. I really would like to go somewhere with this whole thing. And I'll probably eat some real food now. No, it was good. It just, even on my dietary kind of situation, it really, I feel like because of how healthy it was, it'd be on the negative side. You'd actually lose weight eating it because it's so lean. That's what I should have said. I actually think you would eat it as a weight loss thing, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's probably right up there with that. So thanks, guys. I'm gonna go cozy up and get some warm tucker in me, and yeah, chill out in this rain storm.